When Pharaoh let God's people go, they travelled out into the desert. They made special flat bread to eat so they could leave quickly. God went in front of them to show the way. In the daytime he was a pillar of cloud, and in the night time he was a pillar of flame so they could see the way ahead. In Egypt, Pharaoh had changed his mind again and wanted to get the Hebrews back. He set off with all his soldiers to capture them. The Hebrews had reached the Red Sea. They could see the Egyptians in the distance, and they were frightened. Moses told them not to be afraid, because God would fight for them. The pillar of cloud moved between them and made everything dark for the Egyptians. God told Moses to hold out his staff over the water. A strong wind parted the sea, so there was a dry path. The Hebrews followed Moses through the sea. When they had all come through, the pillar of cloud moved so that the Egyptians followed them into the sea. Then God told Moses to stretch out his hand again. The waters flowed back and washed the Egyptian army away. So God's people were saved. Moses and Miriam led the people in a song of praise to God. The people followed God out into the desert. There was no food there, and the people were hungry. God made bread called manna appear every morning, and little birds called quail came every evening so the people had enough to eat. The people were also thirsty in the desert and asked Moses if God had brought them there to die. God told Moses to hit a place in the rock with his staff. Water flowed out so everyone had enough to drink. God led the people to Mount Sinai. Moses climbed the mountain and spoke to God. God gave him the 10 Commandments and explained how the people should live so that God would keep them safe and lead them to their own country. All the people promised to trust God and follow him to the new land.